But we are moving on, and we're on to Princess Cruises, a cruise line that's very close to my heart. The Caribbean Princess, I've been on her myself. It's a 13-night. It's from Southampton, so it's a night, no fly. Let's have a little look, first of all, of the Caribbean Princess. Beautiful ships, and ships I know as soon as you get on board, you will fall in love with.
Yeah, again, a company that have been around for many, many years. They specialise in these big, beautiful ships with a very, very friendly environment, which is all about great service. You're seeing there part of the piazza, and the piazza is the central part of all these ships. And there'll be impromptu performances where somebody will start juggling or suddenly start singing.
Most incredible acts can
Absolutely incredible acts. You know, great dining as well, great selection of different cuisine that you can enjoy. They've also innovated an awful lot, Princess, and they've brought a lot of new things into the industry. One of the ones is the chef's table, where you can sit there and dine with another 11 people, have your own chef, and he cooks in front of you and takes you through a menu, and you get to pick the menu, and you get to taste the food as it goes, and it's a very personal experience. You can see here how much great open deck space there is for you to go and lie and sunbathe and just drink cocktails. You can soak up amazing shows and great comedians from the UK and also from the US. There's a great nightlife on board. And remember, with cruising as well, if you do go there with the family, that because the children's facilities are so good, that they get looked after in their clubs having fun, and you can go away and you can have your own holiday as well, and then meet up at different parts to eat. It's a great experience. You can relax on your own balcony. We always recommend you do that, because you get your own bit of paradise where you can sunbathe and watch the ship go in and out of port and toast the captain as he takes you someplace new. But really, with Princess, it's all about this kind of old world cruising experience with new world standards, which are so high. Great selection of different staterooms for you to enjoy. So again, you can maybe just want an inside cabin, or maybe you want one of these huge palatial suites. You can do that. And as you can see here, great disabled access. That's the great thing about cruising, particularly Princess. They have a lot of variety of staterooms. So if you do struggle with movement, again, do get in touch. Speak to us at Planet Cruise, and we can recommend to get you a great cabin which gives you disabled access.
I mean, that is incredible. Starting at Southampton, I've just seen what you're saving here. Huge saving. £920 per person you're saving off the brochure price. That's crazy. So we're starting in Southampton. Where are we heading to first?
It's only a £50 deposit today.
You're joking.
No, so again, you know, all you need to put down today is £50.
Brilliant. So you can wait till payday to pay the rest off, which is this is the way we like it, and it's no fly. So Southampton, and then we're sailing.
Yes, you've got a couple of days at sea to really enjoy that beautiful ship, and then you're in Barcelona.
Beautiful.
You've got an overnight here, which is a great way to start. This is a great chance for you to enjoy this magical city, to walk down Las Ramblas, to soak in all the scenes and see the street performers and the artists and the great tapas bars. You can go and see some amazing cathedrals. Of course, this is Gaudi City, so you can go and see the famous cathedral, which is still waiting for him to finish. You can go and see a couple of his houses. Park Güell, which gives you great views over the whole of the city. I love two things here. First of all, taking the cable car up to Montjuic, which gives you great views, and you can see the Olympic Stadium there and just walk through some beautiful gardens. And I also love the wonderful market, La Buquera, which is over 900 years old, which is right at the top end of Las Ramblas. Great chance to get some fresh tapas and really get some of the local atmosphere.
Brilliant.
And of course, you've got the Nou Camp. So if you're a fan of football, go and see where Barcelona play and see the wonderful football museum with some of the world's greats on display.
It's a place I've gone back to time and time again. You never get bored of
No,
Barcelona.
you don't ever get bored of Barcelona, and a lot of people just love it for the shopping, and I've not even mentioned that. But, you know, for me, it's about soaking up that wonderful Catalan atmosphere. Which is prevailing.
It is. It's just that sort of place. You love it.
Okay, right. We're gonna move on now. Beautiful place, and we're gonna move on through to the wonderful island of Corsica, which is next. This is Ajaccio as the port, and it's the birthplace of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh.
You know, the small man who changed the world with that huge hat. The hat was bigger than he was.
Bless.
And you know, it's called a perfume dial. You can smell honeysuckle and thyme. You know, literally as you approach it, and where you dock, there's a great access to do loads of little beaches, and it's full of little farmers markets where you can get spicy Corsican sausage and maybe plum wine and honey cakes. You also get a chance to explore the interior. Great places such as the Pranini Gorge, which is one of the longest gorges in Europe, and it's really hilly island with some amazing roads. You'll see lots of bikers that come over on the ferry just to drive round for the day. It's that kind of place.
Brilliant.
It's like a miniature version of Scotland all put into an island. And you've also got Europe's only tortoise protection centre, Capaluta Park. I recommend going to see that, and you can see these little babies or these old wizened grandfathers.
Oh, wow.
Great place. Okay.
Wonderful.
Then we're going to go through to the Eternal City. The port is Civitavecchia. The actual place you're going to head into from there, if you want to, is Rome. The Eternal City, the Vatican, the Pope. Go and say hello. Go and see the Sistine Chapel with Michelangelo's masterpiece on the ceiling there.
Everything is
Maybe go and sit and get an ice cream, a gelato in Piazza Navona, where they used to execute people in the old days. Now a great place to sit and do people watching. The Colosseum, where the gladiators used to fight for the pleasure of the crowds and Caesar. You can stroll the old ancient Agora in the footsteps of Julius Caesar. You can climb the Spanish Steps for amazing views over the whole city. You've got all the different fountains, like the Trevi Fountain, that you can throw the coin in to make sure you go back. It's an incredible city. If you've been to Rome before, there's other things as well you can do, like head out to Ostica Antica, which is their kind of version of Pompeii, or go down the Appian Way and see the old tombs of some of the popes and some of the early Christian martyrs. But it's a beautiful city. I always say, stand at the bar, never sit down, and get half price. Okay.
I would say look up as well, because there's some amazing buildings and you need to look up, round and look at everything.
There is.
Where are we moving to next?
So the port is Livorno. Livorno itself is a great place to go and get some bargains in the local market. It's actually like a small version of Venice. There's some great canals you can explore on. However, people then head out from here. They use it as a gateway city because you've got on your front doorstep the wonderful Florence, this Renaissance masterpiece. It's kind of open living museum where you've got the Duomo, one of Italy's big three, and again the views from the top there are incredible. And beyond Florence, you've also, of course, got Pisa, the Leaning Tower there. You can get that wonderful photo that everyone gets, holding it up, put it onto Facebook. Everyone does. And, of course, you can then head out into the Tuscan countryside as well, which is incredibly beautiful. So lots of options from Livorno. Then we're going to Marseille. This is a great city to explore on foot. You can take the Petit train up to the wonderful cathedral for great views. It's called the Notre Dame Basilica, which you're going to see in the top there, and it gives you great views up to Chateau d'Elf, which you're seeing in the forefront of the picture there. Okay, and then finally, relaxing day at sea before you go to Gibraltar. Great way to finish the cruise. Stock up on your duty free, go dolphin spotting in the Straits, go up and meet the cheeky monkeys and you know, take the cable car or taxi up to the top and meet the Barbary apes, go and explore the ancient siege tunnels. One of my holiday snaps coming up next. And,
you look so good in this one. You look so cute.
Thanks, I know, I really do. I've got some good trunks on. And, you know, it's an amazing place. It's an old fortified, you know, kind of citadel which you can explore as well. And you can get all your duty free at ridiculously cheap prices. And
you're sailing back to Southampton, so you can do that. You don't have to worry about that weight allowance. Have a look at what's included. This is an incredible deal. Huge, huge savings. You're even getting up to $850 on board spend per stateroom. So you've got that extra too. You've also got the chance to stay the night before in the Marriott. Just £75, and that gives you your parking and your transfers. That's well worth doing.
It's really reasonable to actually upgrade on this deal to an ocean view. So when you ring up, ask about the ocean view price, because it's really reasonable. And the thing is, then you get extra onboard spend for upgrading to an ocean view.
What a good idea!
So I think it's like £100 per person extra to upgrade to an ocean view. But you get like an extra £40 back onboard spend per person.
So that puts it down to about £60.
Not even £60, just under £60 to upgrade.
That is incredible. So well worth looking into all the options. Perhaps definitely upgrading to that ocean view, because well worth it. And of course you have got that low deposit. It means you don't have to spend much today. You can spend that money after you've had that payday. So that's a really great one to go for.